beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute because, oh my god, the energy has been, should we say batshit crazy? But look who's here. Ready? Can you guess who it is? I'll just show you a little bit of him. Just a little bit. He's saying hello. He's saying twin flames. Are you still with me? Did you make it through the dark night of the soul? Many of you have recently been through a dark night of the soul, just like me and Donkey. And did you get through? Did you make it through? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be channeling some songs about that. Did you make it through the night? Or for some reason this song keeps coming through, and it might resonate for some of you, or one of you, or maybe 18 of you, I don't know. But it's originally, I wear my sunglasses at night, and it was sung by a guy. But back in the olden days when I was little, my mum used to listen to Julie Anthony, and I've been trying to get the Julie Anthony version of it, and I can't find it, but she did a cool version, and it's, he wears his sunglasses at night so he can do 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 do, you know, and there's that cool little bit, do 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 do, da 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 da. I don't know the words. He said she's deceiving me. He cuts my security and he's got control of me. He turns to her and says something about, don't masquerade with the guy in shades, oh no, do 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 do. She's got it made with the guy in shades, oh no, do 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 do. Can you believe it? I don't know, do you know that one? He wears his sun. I feel like I want to sing it really sexy, you know. He wears his sunglasses at night so he can, I don't have my sunnies, so he can do 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 do. I feel like many of they're just not the same as sunnies, are they? Oh my god. Let me have a look at this situation. The situation is Divine Feminine was perhaps a little bit tempted by some things other than her Divine Masculine in the recent past. Divine Masculine was on shaky ground. On shaky ground. So what happened is, this is really interesting, and I want to say thank you to Jen for sending me these beautiful cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're all sticking together, which means there could have been a sticky situation for the Divine Feminine in the recent past, where either her masculine or her self was having trouble with something. So take it how it resonates for you. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of a twin flame check-in, and we'll be focusing mostly on the masculine, but we want to just see where the Divine Feminine was in the past. So many of you, aren't these cards beautiful? I think they are. These ones are from the Alana Fairchild Lightworker Oracle, and the other yellow ones are from the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, just in case you wanted to know. So this one here is the Life Path card. Wow, this looks like Archangel Michael to me. You know, are you sure that you're protecting yourself, Divine Feminine? Are you sure you're not neglecting your spiritual service to humanity? Many of you turned your back on source energy, whoever that is for you, whether that's God, Buddha, Allah, doesn't matter. Or whether, you know, some of you might worship trees. It really, like Donkey worships dragons, particularly one dragon that he's got a crush on, right? So, initiation by fire here. Many of you were in your own little bubble in the recent past, okay? And although fire is a wonderful element, it can burn you. So I feel like many of you were burned by your own ideas of what was right for you at the time. And if you can see in this card, I love this card because surrounding it is the Garden of Eden. And we have the 22, which is love and freedom, and also the soul connecting. But the Divine Feminine put herself in her own little bubble here. You know, it's kind of that la 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 la, I'm not listening, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna follow my perhaps selfishness a little bit, perhaps her ego a little bit. And if you're still in that place, Divine Feminine, you're being asked by the divine, whoever it is you believe in, to come back to your prayer, come back to your meditativeness state. Is that a word? Meditativeness is my new word for today. Come back to that state of knowing who you are by going within, because your Divine Masculine is going to heal you. These cards are very beautiful. The pictures on here. So for you, Divine Feminine, we have hold your center, and there's your Divine Masculine healing you. As you come back to center, he's able to heal you. And notice the number 33. Wow, master numbers are coming. 22, 33, big numbers. Soul numbers, divine numbers here. The next part of this equation is that when you go into ego, we need a touch of ego. Remember, we need a touch of ego just for our self-esteem. But when we go into the ego place of that you think you know what's best more than spirit, you actually, what's the word I want to use? You actually stunt or stop or put your own evolution on hold. We notice the sun is here as well. The sun brings energy to us. The sun can change our DNA. The sun is all powerful. The sun has energy very similar to source energy. It can affect the earth. It can transform us. And this is what Spirit is saying, that we need to transform ourselves. Use nature as as I was going to say, use nature as a weapon, but not a bad weapon, but you know, like your in your arsenal, have nature. You know, put your feet on the ground, hold on to a tree. Trees have got this marvelous, wonderful ability to transmute any toxic energy that you feel is in your field, in your energy field. I feel like many divine feminines have been feeling lost, have been feeling alone, and there is also this sadness coming through from the masculine. If you've had the opportunity to look at him, you might see this sadness in his eyes. Look how these cards match one another. That's the feminine searching for her masculine. And many of you are going outside of yourself searching for him, but he's within you. And I love it if we turn the card over here, both of them, we show the two hearts. Your heart is inside of you. So you must come back to center. And when you do that, harmony is going to be created. You must take enough time for you each day to self-replenish. I love how her arm is part of the tree. She's not next to the tree, she is the tree. So it's this beautiful feeling of the feminine being nature. The feminine is nature. The feminine is the earth. The feminine is the salt of the earth. And here we have this beautiful card now. Sacred Earth Mother. Feel your heart connecting into the earth. Feel your heart. Feel your heart filling with love as you go out into nature, and be grateful for that. Wow. There's a real need to come back, Divine Feminine. I want you to come back from where you've been, because you've been to some of you have been to some dirty places. Some of you have been to places of true conviction where you made some mistakes and you're now feeling guilty about those mistakes that you made. Perhaps these mistakes hurt your masculine, or perhaps they hurt you. But if you hurt yourself in any kind of way, it also will hurt your masculine. So remember, as you self-indulge in something that is not right for you or not meant for you, you're also hurting your masculine, because they are you. That's a really important point I want to make. So many of you are still in this separation consciousness, and I always use my little trees for this, but I want you to understand that if you are consistently thinking that your divine masculine is over here, over there, and you're over here, let's get our English correctly done today, right? But if your divine masculine's over here and you're over here, then your consciousness is consistently saying they are over there and I am over here, right? So automatically you're putting distance between you. But if you say we are the one and the same, yes, we might have a few differences. We might, he might like white chocolate, you might like dark chocolate. He might like football, you might like soccer. Doesn't matter. Right? We have a duality going on and a commonality going on at the same time, but the separation is caused by the mind. So I don't want you to think of your divine masculine as being separate from you. I want you to think of your divine masculine as being one and the same. So maybe even when you pray, you could say, we are loved by God, by Allah, by Buddha, by the universe, whoever you believe in. We are one. We are unstoppable. We are amazing. We are in love. We are love. Okay? So that's what I want you to do, Divine Feminine. That's the first part of my argument today. Me and Donkey are arguing with you because some of you, we're not going to name any names. We've got a list of names on a sheet that were very naughty, like a Santa list, right? But those of you who were naughty are, look into Donkey's eyes, forgiven. We are forgiving you. You are forgiven. Anything you did that was naughty. Not mentioning any names. We're looking at the list now. Wow, there's a lot of you. See how Donkey's reading down the list? Lots of you on the list. Forgive yourself for what you did wrong and never, ever, ever do it again. Okay? Know that you made a mistake. Know that you are human. Know that what you said or did or acted out is forgivable. Everything's forgivable. Just don't do it again, okay? You silly Billy. Don't do it again. That's all we need to know for today. Come back to center. Come back to source energy and know that you are loved. That you are... Ooh, I just kicked my foot on... I don't even know what's under my table. I'm not even going to look under there because there's a mess that I don't want to see. So forgive yourself if you did some things wrong, okay? And I don't know why that song keeps coming up. He wears his sunglasses at night so he can. I don't know what he can do. Do 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 do. And then listen to the words. He says, she's deceiving me. She cut my security and she's got control of me. He turns to her and says, don't masquerade with a guy in shades, oh no, do 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 do. You've got it made with a guy in shades, oh no. Wow. Can you believe it? Whatever you did to your divine masculine, aka if you didn't do something to hurt your 3D divine masculine, whatever you did to yourself, which is also harming your divine masculine. So if you indulged in that food, if you indulged in that toxic behavior, if you were in your ego, if you were being nasty to yourself, self-sabotaging your own life in some kind of way, he says, your divine masculine says, don't masquerade with the guy in shades, oh no. His soul can see what you're doing. His soul can feel what you did. For some of you, you're still doing it, so stop, because we have the divine masculine being affected by it here. The divine masculine being affected by the Empress. Some of you were on social media, divine feminine, doing things on social media that you shouldn't have been doing. And some of you were ignoring your own self-sabotaging behaviors. Depression here, perhaps, for some of you. Fighting yourself. Unbalanced. Not committed. Right? The universe is the universe has got a poker to go up your bottom. Right? A fiery hot red poker, and is bringing you the message through me. Stop it. Stop self-sabotaging yourself or your divine masculine. You either hurt your divine masculine in the 3D or you're hurting yourself in the 3D. Stop it. This is the message you need to hear today. You secretly know what I'm talking about right now. If you're watching this video today, you know I'm talking to you. You know you're on my list. Imagine there's names written down here like Santa Claus knows, I know, and you know, and Donkey knows what you did. But you're forgiven. Just ask for forgiveness, whoever you want to ask, right? Ask yourself for forgiveness. If you're not religious per se, ask yourself for forgiveness. Whatever happened turned your divine masculine upside down. You turned his world upside down. He also wants to say, ain't nobody loves you better, makes you happy, makes you feel this way. Ain't nobody loves you better. So whatever self-sabotaging behavior you did to yourself or in the physical to your divine masculine, right, it was hurtful. Someone got speared here. Okay? It's not good. And divine feminine, you've taken a lot of strength to realize that your behavior needs to stop. That behavior that you were doing was unloving. That behavior you were doing was not helping your growth. That behavior you were doing was the opposite of being loving. So I'm virtually slapping you through through my screen. Ready? Ready? Get your cheek ready. Oh, I got myself too. Ow! That really hurt. Come back to love. Come back to the Ten of Cups. Stop judging yourself. No more judging. No more judging. Come back into love. Your divine masculine loves you. He forgives you. So, for some of you, there was a third party experience here. You delved into that. You shouldn't have done it. You know, originally the star, you felt like you were in a dark place. You reached out for something outside of yourself, whether that was a beverage or a third party situation or a celebration that was toxic. You know, maybe you went to a party and there was drugs. Maybe you went to an orgy. Maybe you did something really bad. Your divine masculine intuitively knows in his soul what you did. And we have him not very happy here. In the recent past, he wasn't very happy with what you did because he was already feeling vulnerable in the world. And what you did made him feel alone. Right? But that's all past energy now. So let's see what he wants to say now. Some of you are still partaking in the bad behavior. So please stop doing that. Because you are putting your divine masculine in a position he doesn't know how to get out from. Wow. The first step is forgiveness of yourself. You may need to tell your divine masculine that you hurt him if you haven't done so already. You may need to apologize and say, I should have known better, but I'm a prisoner to this day, and my heart still aches for you. Should have known better than to fall in love with someone else. Right? For some of you, that's what happened. Now love is just a faded memory. Should have known better. Now I'm a prisoner to this day, and my heart still aches for you. Wow. Not all of you cheated on your divine masculine, but some of you did. Some of you just indulged in behaviors that do not suit your mind, body, and soul. And some of you disregarded your divine masculine altogether and told yourself that he was toxic and told yourself that he wasn't the right guy. And maybe you even said nasty words to him, or maybe he said nasty words to you. But if we go and take a real look at it, you did something deceitful. Whether you did it to yourself or to your divine masculine. For some of you, it definitely involves a beverage. And an apology to yourself and to your divine masculine and to your creator if you so believe in doing that. Saying sorry is hard to do sometimes, but it's necessary. You must forgive the self. So what does he want to say now? This is so interesting. What does he want to say? He wants to give you some advice, divine feminine, from his soul. I feel like there's that song coming through. I feel like from the Divine Feminine, there's this song where she thought that she lost the love, or she thinks that she's losing the love. The flowers you gave me are just about to die. When I think about what could have been, makes me want to cry. The sweet words you whispered didn't mean a thing. I guess our song is over as we begin to sing. Could have been so beautiful, could have been so right, could have been my lover every day of my life. Could have been so beautiful, could have been so right. I'll never know what could have been on a cold and lonely night. Now, how can you know what could have been on a cold and lonely night? Wow, that's a Tiffany song from yesteryear, from back in the day when all music was amazing. I'm only joking. All music is amazing. Most music is amazing. Okay, what does the Divine Masculine want to say? I feel like I'm procrastinating here. Why am I procrastinating? Yeah, he wants you to follow your faith again. Wow, we have the 6th ray of devotion here. Devote yourself to God. Devote yourself to whatever it is you believe in. Okay? Go back out into nature. And then we have the wisdom coming. The wisdom's going to come from spirit. You're going to feel yourself wrapped up in the love again. The angelic love that is there and waiting for you. And this message is from your Divine Masculine. Wow, look how wise his soul is right now. If you notice the ocean in this card down the bottom, and it says trust in the plan. And today for me in Australia it's the 13th. It's actually Friday the 13th. Trust in the plan. Wow. The whole cosmos is inside of you. The knowledge of the cosmos is inside of you when you go high vibrational enough to listen to the cosmos. Now your Divine Masculine, and I have to wear these glasses today because the screen gets a bit bright. So even if you want to call me Eugene, let's see what Donkey looks like first, just quickly. Oh yeah. There we go, Donkey. We can't see his eyes. It does look funny though. Anyway, the Divine... Let's get back on track. Divine Masculine has been worrying about his finances here. He's also feeling like he's been a little bit in the dark because whatever self-sabotaging behavior you did, or behavior that you did to sabotage him, it's kind of affected him monetarily, is what I'm getting. When you block your own flow of abundance through your behaviors, you can block your Divine Masculine. And here we have the Divine Feminine kind of feeling a little bit guilty, feeling a little bit sorry for herself. Notice how she feels alone. I'm getting that song coming again. Should have known better than to fall in love with you. I feel like some some divine feminines were talking to other guys, or another guy should have known better than to fall in love with you. Now love is just a faded memory. This won't apply to all of you, but the High Priestess in reverse shows me that you lost your faith. You lost your way. Again, we have the whole beverage situation coming again. Maybe you were drinking something naughty to get through. Maybe you were indulging in food and beverages that don't serve your highest good. That can also affect your vibration. So the divine masculine comes back to center here and says, look, I'm not completely balanced myself right now. And his soul understands. Notice how we have the S here. His soul understands that it's because he's connected to you. So if we imagine that red ribbon or that red cord, I'll use my scrunchie, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine are always connected, whether they're together or far away in the third dimensional reality. What you do, what you indulge in mind, body and soul is going to affect your masculine. So there's no more excusing the self and saying, well, I just need to have that extra fix of methamphetamines because I really, really need it. I hope none of you are actually doing that kind of thing, right? There's no excuse for having that extra amount of alcohol or that extra huge plate full of food or that extra, and I'm not trying to shame anyone here, but I'm just saying that what you do is going to affect your masculine, energetically so. So what makes you feel like crap is going to also make him feel like crap, but it might come to him in a different way. So be very aware that what you're building here with your twin flame journey has an effect on the other, because you are the same soul. If you want to reach your divine masculine fully and truthfully, you go within. As you go within with the Hermit here, which is the card of going within, the crow then comes to you, and the crow of course represents messages. So in Australia we have crows, and quite often when I go outside I hear the crows, and I know that messages are going to come to me when I hear the crows. It also matters what direction they're coming, but you can tell a lot from listening to birds and listening to nature if you study it. So that's an interesting topic for another video. Let's see what he's not telling you that you perhaps need to know before I go today. I'll see if any more songs are coming through. This is one that comes through sometimes, but it's coming through again today. Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long. Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? When all that I've been living for is gone. Whoa, some of them are depressed. Some of them are reassessing their employment capacities. Some of them not having a great time with money. Some of them worried about how they're going to get the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the dum dum da 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 da. I don't think it's funny. It makes them feel, take gender how it resonates, but it makes them feel emasculated. and heart chakra closed when they can't make enough money. Money is a very important thing because it actually equals stability. It's not necessarily because money is, we could say that money is an ego thing, but when it also brings stability, they feel, though, when they have money, they feel confident. They feel more confident with money. So something you might not know is that your divine masculine is struggling with money here. He doesn't know how to manifest the abundance that he needs. He also isn't feeling very sexually passionate right now because of the whole money situation. I don't know, this card kind of reminds me of, if you went to the bank teller and you were looking through the, I don't know if there's bars at the bank teller, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like the wolf saying, I need my money, or I need that lamb that I stored here ages ago. And the bank teller's like, no, you already took all the lambs. There's nothing left. So it's, to cope, they go on social media sometimes. When they feel that there's no justice, sometimes they just surf around on social media. You know what I mean? They kind of don't know what else to do. Sometimes they're looking for opportunities. And sometimes they don't know if they should come to the feminine or not, because they're feeling emasculated by their own situation and perhaps by what the divine feminine did. Now remember, the divine feminine could have done something to herself. She could have self-sabotaged, like let's say someone's smoking, I don't know, cigarettes or I don't know, drugs or something like that, self-sabotaging behavior. And this can keep your masculine stuck in other ways. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to start taking up the same behaviors as you. But if you've got an addiction or a behavior, or maybe you hurt them in some kind of way, that does affect them. And we don't want him to see the divine feminine as being a person who could be mean or rude or judgmental of the masculine, because it'll make him not want to come in. That's why the Chariot's in reverse. It'll make him slower than slow Simon. This guy's slow Simon, but this is slower than slow Simon. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to push the masculine so far away that he forgets his divine feminine. We don't want him doing behaviors that are toxic to himself either. And the High Priestess shows up in reverse. We need to do this. Notice, if we go like this, when you disconnect from your source, when you disconnect divine feminine from your inner sanctuary, you make the divine masculine go away. But when you connect inwardly, he comes back again. Right? This will be null and void. This card will just go away. So when he's not with you, when there's a separation, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to look into Donkey's eyes as I say this, so you can feel like it's coming from Donkey and me. When you're in separation from your divine masculine, are you listening? Are you sure? When you're in separation from him, when you're feeling heartbroken that he didn't send you a message, when he's being the hanged man, right? That's when you go within. That's not when you complain and whinge and say, where is he? And oh my God, and say he's over there. Oops, sorry Donkey. He's over there and I'm over here and he's never coming, because the universe is listening to you. You say, we are always together. We are one. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Remember that? You are him and he is you. So there is no such thing as separation, okay, in the true sense of the word. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is see if there's any more songs coming through from your masculine. And then I'm going to say goodbye. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. I have to go. I mustn't tell a lie. Do 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 do. Remember that? Okay, Sound of Music. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Just for fun, or let your kids see it if you've got kids, because it's amazing. It's cute. Cute little film. What other songs? There's this song called, I don't know how it goes, but it's Stuck in the Middle with You. Stuck in the Middle with You. And, ooh, there's a good one. Do 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 do. We've had some fun. Yes, we've had our ups and downs. Been down that rocky road. Here we are still around. We thought about someone else, but neither one could debate. We thought about breaking up, but now we know it's much too late. We are bound by old Ran. Ooh, it's the same for now, but all the same friends and the same with Jane. I don't know what I'm singing, I'm just making up the words. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. I don't know how it goes. I don't know the note. We stuffed up the notes, right? Huey Lewis and the News. If you want to actually hear the good version of that song, it's called Stuck. Oh shit, what's it called? Stuck with You, maybe? I don't know. Huey Lewis and the News. It's an oldie but a goodie. And then there's another one coming up, and I don't know who it's by, but you're my favorite waste of time. You're my baby, you're my favorite waste of time. Wow, that's coming from forever ago. My mum would listen to that song with me, and we'd be in the car together listening to that song. I'm sending you, me and Donkey are, look how little he is when I do that, but look how big he is when I do that. Do we like the little donkey or the big donkey? Little donkey, big donkey. Whatever you like, doesn't matter, but we are sending you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Mwah. Don't forget to kiss your kids. Kiss the people that you love. Hold on to the people that you love, and love the people that you love. I'm sending you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, and a big kiss. Ready? Mwah, from me and Donkey. And we'll see you real soon. If you need me, all my details are below. And don't forget, I now do one-on-one counseling. So if you actually want to talk to me on the phone, you can do that with me now. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye, everyone. Bye.